Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Athens Fellowship video blog. It is about 12:20 a.m. in Athens right now. The group just got back from a fantastic dinner in Plaka, where we had the most beautiful view of the Parthenon while dining. Students are just getting back to their rooms completely exhausted after a busy day of meetings and interesting discussions. We had the fortune of starting this morning off a little later in the day. Our first visit was scheduled for 12 p.m. at the Sakos Shipping and Trading Company. There, we met a few employees and even the CEO of the company. Mr. Nicholas Sakos, president and CEO of Sakos Trading, discussed the background of his family's business and how the shipping industry in Greece has changed over time. Many students were given the opportunity to express their concerns by asking questions that pertain to the economic recession, China's increase in demand, and global energy crisis.
This company has the management of about 70 ships. This place here in the 5th floor is dedicated to the management of the ships. We have 5 fleets.
So obviously we're not going to change our energy tomorrow, but eventually have you been having any discussions about what's going on with energy efficiency and what kind of things will happen when maybe demand for that will go down?
You mean when the oil is exhausted from Earth?
For like the U.S. is trying to reform, how much?
Too many countries want too many countries. There is a policy, international policy, to stop consuming as much as possible because it's a resource that will be extinguished one day. And somehow, from now, we need to start to prepare.
No, I went to a Greek high school here, and then I went in, when I was 18, I moved to New York from Columbia University. Then I worked for a couple of years in Houston in the oil business. Then I went to London, I did my MBA in London. I came back to serve because you have to do, at the time you had to do a years of military, now it's 9 months, which was fun. We did 1 year in the Navy, and then started the public company, straight out. It's like, let's say, the Empire State Building, and you see how big the ships are. This is the Big Ben in London, which is still much smaller than our smallest ship. So you get, they do not sail this way.
After our exciting meeting at the shipping company, we were off to, you guessed it, another ministry. Our next meeting was with the Secretary General of the Ministry of Information, Panos Levadas. Mr. Levadas opened our discussion with some of the changes that occurred in Greece because of the attention the 2004 Olympics brought to the country. He also focused on the concept of Greece being a leader of the Balkan region. Soon enough, our conversation turned into an intense Q&A regarding some of Greece's international relations.
Communications and the strategy of communications of Greece abroad. I'll have a chance a little bit later to talk more about that and become real boring. But how about if you guys tell me just...
The main question is, does Greece and its people are they really okay with Turkey joining the EU, even if they resolve the Cyprus and the other issues?
I'm trying to understand, first of all, that part of the question. Are you asking me if this policy, do we really mean this policy? Or are you asking if it's a good policy or not?
Do you really mean the policy?
Yes, we mean it. Yes, we mean it, and you know what? The first people that are completely convinced that we mean it, more than other countries of the European Union, are the Turks themselves. They mean it. We have taken a lot of action, proving that we mean it. My answer to you is yes, I think it is right for a number of reasons. Number one, we're talking about a policy, right? A strategy. If this strategy is fulfilled, whenever it's fulfilled, that would mean a number of practical results, one of which is that they're not going to be flying over our airplanes. The chances of them flying over our islands, if they are not a member of the European Union, or if they're not aspiring to become a member of the European Union, or if they're not working hard to become a member of the European Union.
Following our visit to the ministry, we immediately departed to go and see the Hellenic Parliament. There we were greeted by our private tour guide, George Stathakopoulos, who showed us the former Senate chambers and other places in the Parliament building.
See, little guys.
Oh, dude, all those birds.
What is that?
Didn't somebody eat pigeon here?
What? Yeah, she did. I did. Did you really?
Spit it out.
Yeah, throw your gum out.
Everyone say hi.
Hi.
Back home.
Hi back home.
You guys want to say anything? No.
As he exported over there, King George the First here in the 19th century. Imagine that this was the main reception for anyone who wished to see the king would use the marble stairs from over there, and they would come over here. This was the trophies for the African, because here they kept flags taken in the first revolution, and they would proceed to the second smaller hall, which was practically the office of the king. Behind the hall was the old throne. Nowadays, most of the staff of the palace is presented with the national history.
We also had the distinct opportunity of seeing Parliament in session, where some of the deputies were debating a proposed bill. One of the vice presidents of Parliament, Dimitris Soulas, actually acknowledged our presence and openly invited the Next Generation Initiative back to the building while in session. Unfortunately, photos and videos are not allowed in the chambers, but here's a clip of our tour guide explaining what was being debated while we sat in.
The discussion was exactly the voting of a bill submitted by the Undersecretary, Mr. Ioannidis, who is also the deputy, concerning what will be done because Greece is organizing the next Mediterranean Games of 2013, which are going to be held in the city of Volos and Larissa in mainland Greece, northwards from here. So when we came in, there was also the person who was speaking from the speaker was the Undersecretary of the Minister of Internal Affairs, and presented some of the facts. And when he finished, the lady that took the speech belongs to the opposition party, the Socialists. She's Miss Sofia Sakorafa. She was an old European champion of, I don't know how is going through the lands. Javelin, exactly.
While waiting for our bus outside of Parliament, we got to watch the Evzones march in front of the tomb of the unknown soldier. Check this out. What do you think of this, John?
I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's all you can say about this? Just asking about the ball in the shoe?
If it wasn't for that, it would be so much better.
There were spikes in it, just explain.
Spikes on the shoes?
There used to be, so...
Oh, really? Oh, so they actually had like military purpose. We concluded our night at a beautiful rooftop restaurant called Athens. The building was located right under the Acropolis. Throughout the night, students enjoyed their picture-perfect view of the Parthenon as they ate tasty Greek food. We really would like to thank our host in Athens, Secretary General Panos Livadas, who not only gave us a master class this afternoon, but arranged for our dinner and did everything he could to make this Athens Fellowship a memorable experience. That concludes today's report on the Athens Fellowship program. Please stay posted on the blog, Twitter, and YouTube account for any important updates. Thanks for watching.